Hello, fight fans. I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the WBC Arena. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. Here we have Slugger, and they will enjoy a power advantage. They're coming up against the Artist, and they'll have a nice reach advantage. You want knockouts? Well, welcome to the right division. These are heavyweights. First, Slugger from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI National Title. Their last fight was a very close victory. Up against them, the Artist from the United States of America. Their last fight was a very controversial decision loss.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the black trunks trimmed with black, presenting the current national heavyweight champion, the Slugger. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the blue trunks with gray trim, the Artist.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right. You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been... After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Does well to block that left jab. Perfect counter shot. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. The champion is back for another defense. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
So much firepower here. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. The courage on display here is incredible. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. Here we go for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Can't score with that jab. That left hook misses. boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. That hook just can't find the target. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Nice defense on that jab. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Will the referee step in? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fight to get out there and get the job done.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. That left hook missed. That hook was off target. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Misses with the jab. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Both want a highlight reel knockout. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. On to the fourth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Big swing and a miss with the hook. someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. A swing and a miss with the left hook. The jab doesn't quite connect. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Just missed with that hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all... Hold that thought! The referee really thinking about stopping it. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Well done with that counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Hold that thought! And now going for the finish. And the artist has been dropped. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four. And you still want to fight.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe-for-toe, or do they play defense here?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Well, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. Let's start the 6th. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. You can hold it right there. They're always looking for that. And down goes the artist. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
You got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Which fighter will say no mas? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And the artist will be forced down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Seven will continue.
His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. And there's the bell for round 7. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. And down goes the artist. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.